My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train, Friends and Foes. We're going to be playing the Hellhorned Exiled as our lead and then Awoken Non-Exiled as our follow. We are attempting here to gain the final crown that we need in order to have the Hellhorned complete, basically. All gilded cards, all champions, all combinations, complete on 25 after we do this. I didn't go for exiled cards for my... But I didn't go for exiled cards for my other clan, that is to say my Awoken, because I figured I might be able to benefit from a Rejuvenate unit here, but Seraph the Chase is making that really hard. This Inflame is also necessarily, or not necessarily going to be ridiculous in the final fight without some insane scaling. Double Sting, double Molting Imp in the base deck. Love having a couple imps in the base deck here when we have the Shardtail Queen as our champion. Alright. Pyre starts each battle with armor 15, I think is ultimately going to save us more HP because we don't yet have a consume card in the deck. Royalty or Imp Parade? Royalty or Imp Parade? Probably Royalty. So they actually get some damage to be able to take down the bosses. We've got an Awoken banner next to the Merchant of Steel and a Merchant of Magic next to Hellhorn banner on the other side. Might depend on what we get here. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. That is okay. We can still even set up on the bottom floor and still negate all of the damage just with the Pyre Wall. And in fact, that's what we're going to have to do. Although not to great impact here, as we just take some damage. We've got to get that Extinguish trigger. Okay, we even get the front line down here. Okay. So we have 4. We could even let that Forged Disciple go to the top and we'll still be completely fine. So we'll Sting here. And then I'm just gonna... What's in the next draw? Queen's Impling. Yeah, I'm just gonna summon a bunch of chumps there. And it was enough. Good. Alright. Happy that worked out as well as it did. I would like some AoE that did... Hello. I would like some AoE that isn't the multi-imps, but... Is this what I want? Glimmer exists. There's also sweep units. There's also spikes. All of that could be part of our game plan. Why do I think it has to be these? Especially because there's a hidden passage here, and I really like the ability to ascend. Especially because I think one of the things I'm going to want to do here is have one big floor, that is to say Awoken units, and then have a Shardtail Queen floor below them. And then as we get to the boss, I use a hidden passage in order to ascend the Shardtail Queen behind a ridiculous amount of health, and then get the kill that way. Steel Enhancer Sting and Restoration Detonation. We'll probably end up wanting Restoration Detonation to heal the frontliner that we end up putting in front of our unit here. Which I guess does mean I'm going for the Awoken unit now. Let's look at the Merchant of Steel first. Endless plus 25 and spikes. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Alright. There is a Merchant of Steel and a Hellhorn banner in the next area as well. We could try and find a Hellhorn front there. Oof. Alright. I'm going to take the Animus of Speed here. I will re-roll for Multi-Strike, which we get. Okay. That's going to be powerful for the moment, but we are going to still need to find more. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3. That effectively does just say use Molting Imp or die. But I need the money. If I am about to go to another Hellhorn banner and it's next to a Merchant of Steel, I really need some money so I can actually take advantage. Okay. Pop those down there. Actually, if I did that in the other order, I would have gotten another kill. Whoops. Here's hoping I get a Molten. Nope. Yeah, I think I actually have to protect the top line now. Okay. How do I do this? Some of it is certainly just trying to make sure that we only have the last knight attacking at any one time. Okay. And then if I ascend you, we get almost the entire way there. Actually, yeah, we ended up taking 5 total damage there. Thank you again, Firewall. Another hidden passage? Really? Are we that tricky about it? I don't know if we are. Just the one seems fine. Unless I'm using them to manage enemies. Am I using them? No, I'm not using them yet to manage enemies. There's another restoration detonation for the frontliner I'm not going to get. I think I will take the extra money there as well. Alright. Action of Steel shows Battlestone, Heartstone. Better find a good frontliner here. Well, I'll be. That is interesting, if not good, though. I think we go for the Steelworker here instead of the Deranged Brute. I really don't want to ramp into a bunch of rage because, like, it's not like we're, you know, an incant deck that gets rage or something like that, right? We gain rage as a Hellhorned Awoken deck so slowly that the Seraph the Chase taking it away will be impactful. I think here we go Steelworker. We may even just want to chunk the, like, HP and then Battlestone into the Steelworker here as well. I want that Animus of Speed, sorry, to get extra health so it survives from spikes and such. Do I want to do that with a Battlestone? There's a Hell Vent in the next area where I could dupe another Animus of Speed. And it'd be decent damage, it just doesn't scale yet. I think I will take it, though. I don't really want to put Endless on a Steelworker, do I? No, not much at all. Let's go for the Calcified Ember here. We should be strong for the next 2 rounds, so... Especially if we dupe the Animus of Speed. Apply Daze on Strike, that's completely fine. You're going to be applying it to a armor unit. Love getting all those minions out there. Ooh. Absolutely get those stats, Chartel. One of them does need to go here on the mid floor just so that we actually get the ability to hit back. Then we can go Restoration Detonation here as well as another Queen's Impling. Perfect. How many summons do I have left in the deck? A Train Steward and another Train Steward. Okay, so we are pretty much at the optimal time to send that Shardtail Queen up here. And in fact, I think it's time. Give the Rage to the target that multi-attacks. And this should be this fight solved already. Okay. Yeah, pretty much exactly how I expected that one was going to go down. Alright. Hopefully this rare helps us define us better. That Spreading Spores does not. Awoken Rail Spike. I mean, especially once we eventually get the Calcified Embers going off, this could just be a bunch of draw. It's still not what we're looking for, is the big problem here. Shattered Shell. Unfortunately, unless it also gets quick and is ahead of the Animus of Speed, it's just bad competition. Alright. I think we'll pass all of those, and then we can go Capacity here. And then we will dupe the Animus of Speed. Whilst also looking at another Awoken unit. There's an Awoken Hollow. Gosh. Do I also take an Awoken Hollow? So the idea here then would be that the Awoken Hollow goes on the top floor with the Animus of Speed, and then we set up a middle floor that is Shardtail Queen, Steelworker, and the other Animus of Speed, and then we gradually try and send minions up using a possibly holdover push-up thing. Merchant of Steel, Unstable Vortex. We can't do that. We can't do that. That's too many minions. We have like 3 minions we have to move over. 3 different cycles of the deck. It's too much. Let's upgrade our champion here. An Imperialist that kills all imp units and deals 20 damage per imp to enemy units. This would make it really easy for me to take every imp. I think I will just go for the better scaling on the Shardtail Queen here, and then dupe the Animus of Will. Sorry, Speed. Keep confusing saying those names. Try and say them both at the same time. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor. Okay, as long as we have 2 turns to set up, we should be okay. Hopefully the top floor is not the capacity limited one. Thankfully it isn't. Alright. Go Steelworky. As much as I would like to cast things on the bottom ground, I need the ability to just get up there with one Ascend. Perfect. There's our extra. And now our scaling is really showing its effect. Thank you for killing some of my imps. It was desperately necessary at that point. Perfect. Yeah, this could not have gone better. Let's play out a wait. An imp on that floor for the buff, and then move you up, and we are sold. I just don't see this scaling well enough for the late fights. We're gonna need multi-strike, more damage buffs. It's got to be multi-strike if we do. Oh, hello! Forever Flame, units cost -2. That is going to make all of my imps easier to play. Important Work also makes them easier to play because then I can get rid of them instantaneously. This Awoken Rail Spike suddenly got extremely powerful for us. Edge Prior, healing spells cost -1 on that floor. Pyrogrow? Gain an extra energy next time, but draw -2. So we now have like an abundance of energy. That is what we now have. How do we utilize that best? With none of these. None of those. We can find something else to utilize it, I think. As much as I want to go to the Merchant of Steel right now, what am I going to upgrade there, right? Steelworker, once. These Animus of Will already committed the extra upgrade. I'm starting to feel like that was wrong as well. A creeping sensation. The edges of my skin just telling me that was wrong. Okay, so what actually matters to us out of all of these, right? Consume removal, holdover. That's actually it. Holdover. I think we go important work. I think we're actually putting more imps in this deck if we start seeing any as well. I like the idea of the Restoration Detonation with the 20 health in. It's just, when do I use it? I currently do not have units ever hit in the health. They get hit in the armor if they get hit at all. I usually go with fire health on this. Nice. Oh, baby. Grant +4 stacks of armor each time it is applied to friendly units. That is going to effectively, almost, not entirely, double the impact of the Steelworker. If I could now get the Exile, the Emblem of the Exiles that gives +5 HP to your frontline unit on each floor at the end of each turn, oh my god, this would be a ridiculous time. Not a huge fan of what's about to happen to me here, though. Don't like it at all. This Crystal Cloak basically asks how well I managed to tank up, and I don't know if I managed to tank up at all. There's 2 Molten Imps in the deck. I should play that and then sack the Train Suit on the bottom line. Space is precious. It's gonna send one of you because it's just gonna get killed anyhow. Okay. Well, we know where that goes. And the Awoken Rail Spike, as large as we can make it. Oh, love it when I just get to keep going off. Except I should probably get that imp out, right? No, I still need more buffs on the Shartail Queen. I think I'm going to wait for it to cycle. Okay. And then we'll sack you. Play that one. And then I think it's time to ascend. I think we're officially done at that point. Those silent marksmen in the back line actually give me a little bit of deep concern right here. Because I did just take out, well, every minion that had the ability to deal with that. Uh-oh. Oh, thank heck. Oh, right, because the front line was stealth, I actually had the ability to hit them in the back line with the Animus of Will. Right, I forgot that that's how that one was going to work. I was very scared there for a bit. Imp in a Box looks great, though. Impish Scholar also looks great. Brings back Excavated Embers for extra energy. Sorry. And go with that instead. Draw +3 next turn is almost always good for us with the amount of energy savings that we have. Okay, there's another Hell Vent over there. I like the idea of going for another Imp in a Box, to be completely honest with you. Effectively, I'm just fishing for a Transcend Imp. Oh, no. I just realized how dire the situation is. Friendly units get +10 and Heartless. Do I ever heal my units? Like, do I ever actually heal? Like, do I really ever actually heal my... I don't. I just simply do not. We'll take the Petrified Heart. Well, that saves both of the Animuses retroactively. I mean, I kind of want to dupe another one, but I would need another hidden passage. I'm not going to get any more hidden passages. It's a common card, and we are past floor 4, or ring 4, rather. Sure. I am actually going for Transcendent from one of them, or at least Impish Scholar, which will give me more imps. We probably go Capacity here as well, to be entirely honest with you. Okay. Yeah, this one's easy. You go there. I love it when they give me a simple one like this. Because sometimes the setup is like the most important thing, and if you screw it up, you've already lost. But here, no, the setup is pretty common, pretty repeatable. I really want to transcend imp already. I mean, ultimately, what does my transcend imp do? Molting imps and stuff? Yeah, might as well use it. I am going to Welder Help here just because I know that I have my holdover on it already. So I'm going to be able to kill that next turn. Making space for the Animus that I knew I was going to draw. Nice. Thank you to all of those summons for clearing out my floor there for me. Ah. Not super jazzed about this this whole sitch. Okay, thankfully putting that there will actually save us, but my Shard-Tail Queen's losing a lot of health. Unfortunately, the Master of Light, did you pick up Slays on the bottom floor, or did you just get buffed by Fel? It was just get buffed by Fel, right? Improves units with Rage, but it doesn't necessarily rather say how much. Honestly, one of the things I'm appreciating... Oh, God, I really hope that I... Okay, Hidden Passage probably in the next set. Because then I'll send the Shard-Tail Queen up to try and save it from the Master of Light. One thing I really appreciate here is that the Petrified Heart, making all of us heartless so we can't be healed by spells, just made my removals so easy. It's all of these 6. Simple. Okay. Nice. Sack that imp. I mean, I may as well put that there, right? How many? I have no imps in the next cycle. I'm not about to draw one either. Okay, this goes there. That. Finally push you up and then go for the draw. Yeah, and all of that's useless. But thankfully, here on the top floor, we have people that are fast enough to kill the Master of Light before it sweeps my backline. I'm going to throw you up as well, just in case any excess damage goes through. No, okay. It was a just in case. Not every just in case is going to be a just reality. Okay. Looks like we did enough. All right, Capacity and one Hornstone. Well, there's the Transcend Imp, and we have to take it. But we'll take the Light of the Seraph or the draw. Actually, it might be draw. Yeah, hit our 0 costs faster and harder. Okay. We need to go over to the Unstable Vortex and the Merchant Trinkets. We are fishing for Imp Relics at this point. Frankly, like, that is our bailout is... Emblem of Exiles. I did say I wanted that. Oh. Oh. Mission costs are reduced by 50%. Sorry, 25%. Okay, so if I paid for that, I go down to 265, and 265 halved is 130. I'm not going to go 2.5, so 130. So I get 130 extra gold on top of that. Right? No, not that's the halved, right? So halved again is 65. So I get 330 total after that. Oh, and then the prices of these go down as well. Ugh. I mean, both of these total to 525, though. Okay, I'm just buying both then. I was trying to figure out if I could buy all three. That was never going to happen. Get those 2 restores out of the deck. That was an extremely useful area for us right there. I think we're going to go heavy on the rallying, because we didn't get multi-strikes, so it's a little bit harder to convert into damage at the moment. That Pyre Wings is not looking great. Giving it an 8 additional damage and then letting it sweep through our units, because we're not going to be able to kill it in time is the big thing, right? We're dealing 120 damage. It's going to be a frontliner some of the time. Some of the time, the Steel Wing is going to be the frontliner, though. I need the money, because I'm looking for Impsicle as well. Just need the gold. Okay. Thankfully, the energy problems this Pyre Wing may cause actually won't be that dire for us. I can't sit up on the bottom floor, can I? No. As much as I would love to, I cannot do that. Do I want to play that on the bottom floor, literally just get it out of my deck, but also cost an energy for it? I think so. It's still worth it for us. Okay. Ooh. All right, we'll get the Welder Helper in front. Sorry, in the back there. And then a Fire Chomper in front. Guess just throw out the heal so we don't draw it. Woken Rail Spike for a whole ass hand here. Nice. Okay. So now what can we do is the big question. We can obviously hidden passage that up, but what options do we have? What's Infinite Box got in? Ooh, Impish Scholar for the ability to get 6 different cards back. Only one of them's 2 of them are Infinite Box, sorry, actually. Almost misspoke. There we go. Wait. Oh my god. Really? We had just played the Animus of Speed there, so it was dazed. I just totally spaced on that. Well, we now have no energy this turn. So it's going to be really hard to... Oh, no, we're fine. We got some energy back. Gosh. I really just want that Queen Simpling dead. Thank you for now killing both of them. It's very important to me. I also want to set the Steel Wings up. Probably not, but I do want to do some damage to it. mean, do I really need more armor on the Shartail at all, ever? I don't think so. I think we're done with that. Okay, and then Woken Rail Spike. If nothing else, then just for the giant draw. Okay, and there... I mean, we have 3 waves remaining. Do I really want to deal with no Shartail Queen already? Or do I want to cycle again? Got a Transcendent and an important work left in the deck. That's all I have. No, you go up. I really want to make this endless. There's going to be something huge that we are fishing for. Dang. I mean, is there anything I really want to do here? Gosh, we're going to lose the Animus of Will there, it looks like. Unless... Yeah, that's fine. We only take 8 damage, and then we deal back enough to kill that target. We remove the Pyre Wing, we're still fine. This Pyre Wing right here is going to be the real cause of issues, though. Okay, Sting, important work, Sting. Let's draw him. We're going to need to Hidden Passage you up. Yeah, we're looking to kill this one really quickly and then Hidden Passage you up just so that we get to kill you also. We're going to be relying a little bit on Stings for some supplementary damage here, and we found them. Alright. Nice. That there is the best we could get done, and as it turns out, it seems to be enough. Despite absolutely everything. It's okay. Whew. I really didn't think that our armor was going to be able to stand up, but we found the emblem, we found Railhammer, we got it modified up so many times. Branding right? Like exclusively for the possibility of doubling it. That battering ram is actually looking pretty good at the moment, though. Yeah, that effectively just says kill the frontline target, and we've been having trouble with the frontline target. I don't want to put another consume card in the deck. Messing up with our ability to get back the Infinite Boxes. Okay, it's definitely got to be over here with the Merchant of Steel and Hellvent, right? Yes, it does. All right. Come on, Endless. It's a multi-strike. Really weird to be looking for Endless instead of the multi-strike. Friendly units enter with armor 5. They'll actually enter with armor 9 because of Railhammer. The only problem is if I take this, I can't re-roll and then find something better. So I think I have to re-roll first. Because we're still looking for possibly Impsicle. We're still looking for possibly Queen's Tail. Dang. Start a turn and a Sting spell to your hand. Doesn't really appeal to us. Okay, so we are instead going to come back over here. Have a quick look down. See nothing. Re-roll. Didn't find the Endless. Large Stone on Steelworker is really appealing, but it just does mean that I would have to ascend more Annis's speed. I think we'll just take the Battle Stone on you. Gosh, it looks like really what we're going to be doing here is just harsh removals. So I guess I just dupe the Transcendent itself. Maybe I just get another Infinite Box. Yeah. I want more double dimp effects. Alright. And then we'll cut a restore. The restoration detonation, and then the other 2 restores. Not get the second, but that's okay. All right, serve the chase. Let's see how well this goes. I am worried. That worries me as well. Well, we're going to have to ascend an Animus of Speed early here as, like, also in addition to what we usually would. I'm going to leave the Transcendent with the deck here. Okay. We get the Animus of Speed down and immediately throw you away. I want more of them cleared is the thing. So yeah, that's totally fine by me. And then Woken Rail Spike for a bunch more stuff. That doesn't really need to be played this turn. We'll input a box at the absolute least, though. Oh, another Transcendent. Hopefully the other input box, or is it? Nope, we don't have another one. Okay. We played all 3. And we have no Impish Scholars, so we're not going to be able to get back the input box consistently. Okay, so these are our final Transcendents then. Well, I mean, at least there's 3 of them. At least there's 3. I'm not entirely certain if I have to do anything else this turn. We'll play that out just in case, though. Alright. Could have sworn we had an important work in the previous cycle. Did we just not play it on one turn? Must have been the case, I guess. Deal another 30 damage to the backliner if I throw a Sting out here. Seems good to me. Okay, perfect. We're finally actually playing some more minions on this floor. That's exactly what I was worried about there on the top floor. I mean, we've got battering rams to start taking it out. Transcendent does deal a bunch of damage here. And it saves us from some serious amber drain. I'm happy to do it. That would even deal some damage to the backliner. 200 damage. It's nothing to turn your nose up at. 200 damage is 200 damage. Okay. Then, is there anything else to do? No. Okay, there is another Transcend Imp in there. Happy to throw mine down there, and then get rid of the rest of you too. All of this is just trying to use my bottom floors to take as many of these enemies down so that I get to save as much HP on my top floor as possible, because that's going to be desperately necessary. Extra HP is about to matter. Okay, and now we no longer have any more minions in the deck. Now I can ascend the Shardtail Queen. And hopefully we just end up with enough health on that top liner here. It's the best thing I could put together. It's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect. But it's mine. I'm happy with how it goes regardless, I think, here. I'm gonna ascend you. Didn't love taking that damage there, but so far it's saying that that has prevented me from winning. I don't dig. Okay, front liner down, second liner down, third liner down. Oh my god, yeah, we actually can get the Seraph. That was really close. That was too close. How else should we have been scaling there? I wonder if we just wanted to put Endless on an Imp really early on. And just play that Imp every single turn. Get more rally triggers that way. We got extremely bailed out by the Railhammer and the Emblem of Exiles there. Because if we didn't have both of those, we just never would have had enough HP on the Steelworker to actually stand up. We did not have a plan for actually assembling a frontline unit that was going to be fine against the Seraph. At least until both of those came along. We were going to have to continue scrambling for a plan, which I don't know if I saw the cards for afterwards. Especially considering we couldn't stack regen and such like that. Like, we wouldn't go spreading spores. Also, it was probably too slow to do at that point. But all right. There we go. That's our monster train run done, son. Now, as I've been trying to make a habit of doing this, I am going to quickly now also go to... Oh, actually. There we go. The absolutely completed Hellhorned. We'll be walking over to the Awoken, trying to do that with their remaining characters from the next episode and continuing then. But for the moment, I'm going to go to the run summary and I'm going to generate a challenge here. And anyone who would like to play this same seed can load this challenge themselves. I'll be linking the challenge in the description down below, or at the very least, giving the custom challenge code, AskingLarryBranches. So at the start of every episode, I should have mentioned this at the top of the episode, but I forgot. At the start of every episode, if you would like to play along, you can find the custom challenge link in the description down below. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.